Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And before we get started, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. Everything you see in this video is for educational purposes only, and I hope you learned something from this video. To get started, I'll just show you my account to show you that I did take the trade right there. You could see I did take the trade on SPX. I will be talking about this in a second, but I just wanted to show you that I took the trade. And these are live markets, as you could see. Both the it's on MyForexFunds, what do you call it, evaluation. And yeah, let's go ahead and put the screen away so I could show you guys the chart and why I took this trade. So right here you will see that during the US Open for currencies, 8 o'clock, we saw price drive down. Okay, it's been driving down, and it drove down all the way to this support zone. Now the support zone is based off hourly, 4 hourly, and daily, right? Whichever one. It doesn't really matter. You could choose whichever one. I do teach how to find these zones, but that's besides the point. The point is, price rejected the zone and closed above it, right? When price closed above it, I saw that we had an imbalance right here. Okay, we had this imbalance, but this imbalance, inefficiency, fair value gap, had already been tested by this candle right here. So the idea was that it's either gonna hit this level right here, okay, which is the bottom of the imbalance, or it's gonna hit one of these imbalances because it has one here and here, but the bigger one is this one. Now my idea was, if I'm not going to get a trade down here because it's already been tested, I don't want to trade up here because this is too high. I would rather take it either 50% or at the bottom. And at the bottom was going to be my entry. So I was going to do something like this. Stop loss there, and my take profit would have been a 5. You know how I like my 5 risk reward. Okay. And look what happens. Price tagged it once and I missed this, okay? We're on a minute chart, so yes, you're going to miss entries. So what am I doing? I'm not chasing price. I could have got in on this candle, but it's not at my entry. And then this candle too, but it's not at the entry. We only had one chance to get into this entry. And we see price then went higher, created another imbalance, and this is where I entered on this candle here. As you saw, you could go back in the video and look at the MT5. Or MT4, sorry. But once it entered, we saw 20 minutes of consolidation. My stop loss was right under here. It never hit it. And in fact, at first, when I entered the trade, I accidentally put my stop loss down here. So I was risking 1%, right? But then I moved it up here because this was where on MT4, I was kind of confused. So this is where it should have been, which means I ended up risking like 0.5, which is no problem at all, okay? My take profit was a 1 to 5 because remember what we talked about in previous videos. Bigger stops, lower risk reward. So this here would have been our best optimal entry, but we missed it. And as you can see, it did hit take profit, but that's besides the point because this trade here also hit take profit. Now, could I have risked this original move up here? Yes. But I know if I'm catching the trade late, okay, I'm not going to risk trying to get bigger risk reward because 1, I entered late. 2, look at how this was moving right here. And with this being said, this could have been, in hindsight, it tells me that price, when it broke above this level and closed above it, it wanted to go higher, yes, in hindsight, but when it moved up here, it hit my take profit, and I'm okay with that. Other than that, that was the trade for today, and I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Again, let me give you a quick lesson. Price was moving down almost since early London lunch around there, started going down. We went into support zone, failed to keep going lower, came up, created several imbalances while coming up, showing us that price does want to go higher. 9:30 failed to push price lower and closed below this low. So what's next? It moved higher, created another imbalance. This is where we entered. Now I had this other imbalance drawn here because I used this as an idea that if price closes above this imbalance, it means orders were filled and we should see a continuation. Opposite imbalances show you that if price can close above them, then you're in a good move because price is going to continue pushing that direction that it filled the imbalance. Okay? And yeah, so that was the trade. It was a 1.5R, sorry. 1 to 1.5R. And yeah, it was right at the above these highs. But anyway, hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, you can let me know. And yeah, we didn't take this one here. We only took this one.